Okay, so here's a weird thing. I visited a friend recently, someone I hadn't seen in a while, and their apartment was just chaos. Clothes everywhere, dishes from like 3 meals ago, and they barely made eye contact the whole time. But they still smiled and joked like everything was fine.
Oof. That kind of smile is like a mask, right? Like they're trying to show you I'm okay, but the room is screaming I'm not.
Exactly. I left feeling like something was off, but I couldn't put my finger on it. Is that like a sign of depression?
Totally could be. You know, people often think depression looks like someone curled up in bed crying 24/7, but a lot of times, it's more like life just quietly falling apart in the background. You wouldn't know unless you look closer.
Yeah, like, I know I should do it, but I can't. I felt that way during burnout.
Exactly. That's executive dysfunction kicking in. Now move into the kitchen, sinks full, fridge either empty or full of expired stuff. Grocery shopping feels like climbing a mountain. They'll skip meals or just binge on snacks.
And that's not about being messy. That's survival mode.
Yes. It's not about being unclean, it's about not having the mental fuel to care. The bedroom's the same. Unmade bed, piles of clothes, curtains closed even during the day. Sometimes it becomes the place where they eat, sleep, and cry, because going to another room takes too much energy.
Wow, that hits. I had a friend who said she didn't open her curtains for 2 weeks straight once. Said the sunlight felt too loud.
That's actually common. Light can feel overstimulating when you're in a depressive state.
It's like even basic self-care becomes a battle.
Totally. And if you peek inside their bag or backpack, it's like a time capsule. Receipts from 2 weeks ago, unopened letters, half-eaten snacks. It's all jumbled. They might carry around stuff they meant to deal with, but just haven't.
And what about their phone? That's where most of us kind of live these days.
Great question. Their phone can tell you a lot. Tons of unread messages. Missed calls. Group chats left on read. Social media? They're scrolling endlessly, but not posting or replying. It's not that they don't care about people, they just feel paralyzed. Like even typing hey is too much.
Been there. I've literally had to psych myself up to answer a text.
Exactly. And socially? It's like their relationships start quietly fading. Not because they want to lose friends, but they start feeling like a burden. Imagine a spider web, once strong, now full of tiny tears. The connections are still there, but fragile.
So they disappear to protect others from their pain?
Yep. It's like I don't want to ruin the vibe or they're better off without me. And then we wonder why they stop showing up to birthdays or replying to DMs. It's not hate. It's pain.
That's heartbreaking. And I guess people around them might just misunderstand?
All the time. People might say, they're being cold or so lazy lately. But depression can make someone seem rude, flaky, or even irritable, especially in guys or younger adults. But inside, they're overwhelmed, tired, and honestly sometimes just trying to survive the next hour.
God, that's heavy, but important.
Yeah. And it's important to say this isn't everyone's experience, and it's not meant to diagnose anyone. It's just to help us notice the silent signs. So we can reach out, check in, and maybe help before things spiral.
I'm glad we talked about this. It made me think of a few people I need to check on.
Same. And hey, if anyone listening to this is feeling that way, you're not alone. There's help. And you don't need to wait until it gets worse.